Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if this is your very first time watching. I'm Jude, I do Eurovision reaction videos, but today is not one of those. This is a video that in fact I've been waiting to record for a while, just haven't had the time. And this is the 30-day Eurovision challenge by ESC Shane, and I'm going to be doing all in one day, in one video. Now, this is usually an Instagram challenge where there's a list, and every day you put in your Instagram story your answer to each of the questions. However, today I'm going to be doing it in one video. We're going to be going through the questions, going through my answers, and you'll get to see obviously some snippets of these songs and get an insight into everyone's opinions about Eurovision this year. Now, I would love you to answer down in the comments below some of the questions yourself. If you want to do them all, fair play. Do all of them, and if you want to do a couple or some that you agree with, some you disagreed with, I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions on the challenge down below. So I think if I move myself over here, there will be room for the challenge to appear here. That would be exciting, wouldn't it be? Let's do that. Post-editing Jude, put that in there. So the first question is my favorite entry. Well, if you've seen my top, you'll know that it is Echo by Eru from Georgia. I absolutely love that song. It just captivated me, and I know that the words are not maybe the best English, but there's something so quirky about them, there's something so wholesome about them. I really enjoy it. And you know what, guys? Thing is known. Thing is known. So true. Okay, number 2, we have my least favorite entry. Again, this shouldn't come as a surprise. This is Blood and Glitter by Lord of the Lost for Germany. It's really not my thing. I'm not saying it's a bad song. It is not a bad song. I just don't like it, and I just don't enjoy it because it's not to my taste. And genuinely that is okay. That's okay. It's just not my thing. Number 3, the most underrated entry. Now, a lot of people have different opinions on this. Mine is that Malta is really underrated. People don't think it's going to qualify. I think it really should. I absolutely love Dance Our Own Party. It's one of my favourite songs this year. It's been one of my favourites consistently. I think it deserves qualification. We'll put it that way. Okay, number 4, the most overrated. Now, I did get a lot of, not hate, but a lot of discourse whenever I originally said this to some people. The song I think is most overrated is Slovenia's song, Carpe Diem. That's not me saying I don't like the song, because actually I really do like the song. It's just whenever I see people being like, winner, winner, this is not the song that's going to win Eurovision. It's not, the best song out of the bunch, in my opinion. I also don't think it's the best song out of the bunch in general. I think it's got a lot of hype behind it, and I can't really see why. I know that it's a good song. I love the song, and Joker Out are good, and they're a great fun band. I just don't see what the mass hype is about. So that's why I think it's most overrated. But that's literally my opinion. Like, tell me which song you think is overrated, and if you agree or disagree with me in Slovenia. Okay, number 5, the entry most personal to me. Now, I'll be honest, this Eurovision wasn't really one that struck me with many songs. I was like, oh, that hit. However, Burning Daylight, the Netherlands, is probably that song. It's the one that kind of feels most personal to me, just with things I've been going through, and just how motivational I think that song is, especially at the end where it's goodbye old life. It's just like it just hits, and I really enjoy it for that purpose. Okay, next up is the entry this year to describe Eurovision. I think it's got to be, at least if it's to describe Eurovision fans, it's got to be Who the Hell's Edgar? Come on, Austria. It is an iconic banger. It's a bop. It's chaotic. It's stupid, but in a very clever way. It's not actually stupid. It just seems stupid on first listening, and then you're like, wait, there's something much deeper here. I love that. I think it's such a Eurovision song, and I'm so glad that we've got something as chaotic as it this year. It's great. Okay, number 9, the best male vocalist. There are a couple of good male vocalists, but the person I think wins it is Remo Foder from Switzerland. What we've become. His song Watergun just, I love the song, but his vocals are really what makes it stand out, and he can do it live. I've heard him do it live. I can't remember which pre-party or where it was. It could have just been on TV or something, but he was good live. And I think, that's going to really carry him. I really hope he qualifies. If he does, he'll do well with the juries in the final. Then we have best female vocal. Now, there's a lot of options here. There are a lot of options. I'm going to go for one that maybe isn't what you would go for, but I'm going for Alika from Estonia. Because she's so young, to be able to sing like that, to be able to sing bridges like that, is impressive, is absolutely impressive, and I think she should be commended on her incredible vocals. Next up, we have a country that surprised me, number 11, a country that surprised me. Moldova. I was not expecting a banger. Then the thing is though, I always think Moldova was going to send something stupid until they send something great, and usually they do send something great, something fun, something exciting, and this year is no exception. Soarele și Luna is a banger, and Passion knows what he's doing, so I have high hopes for this song. I really do. Next up we have a country that disappointed me. Number 12, Germany. There was a lot of hope for me and Germany this year, especially hearing their national selection, and then they choose Lost Blood and Glitter. I'm just not a fan. We already know that. We've been over that. We'll just move on. My favourite national final entry. Now, this is hard because there are so many that I love. So many. I think I've kind of gathered a list. Tankiet from Belgium. Adore that song. Incredible. Hoidemut from Finland. Again, banger. Valik as well from Estonia, which is a really rogue one, but I absolutely love Valik. But I think the one I'm going to give it to is Break It from MGP, because it's not the sort of song I would look for, but whenever I hear it, I'm just like, this is absolutely beautiful. I love Tyrol. It's incredible. It's incredible. Okay, moving on to my guilty pleasure this year. I've got two. One of them is Unicorn from Israel. It's gonna be phenomenal. You can call me queen and lead the way. It's just, there's just something so addictive about it's gonna be phenomenal. Like, there's something addictive about that. But also Echo is just, screaming at the top of my lungs, days in a row, I'm thinking I know. I just have to do it, it's so much fun, and the lyrics are just singing. Yeah, guilty pleasures indeed. Then we move on to number 15, my favorite band or duo, and I'm gonna give it to the Czech Republic, My Sister's Crown from VESNA. What a song. What a song. What a group of talented girls that are singing that. I love it. Just from the power that they have, just that insane song, the harmonies, I love everything about that, which is why it is my second. I love that so much. Okay, now we move on to number 16, the entry with the best lyrics. I have two again. Czech Republic makes another appearance for My Sister's Crown. So, the lyrics are so deep. They really hit, and they're so relevant right now. And I really enjoy that. But also Serbia, Sama Misi Spava, Serbia's first mention today, actually. I love Look Black, and I love that this song is dark. It kind of is reaching out into your minds about the world and how we view the world and how people act in the world. And to write the song from the perspective of being a sim trapped in a game, That is impressive. That is cool. I love it. And also the fact that the song's called I Just Want to Sleep, you know. I'm quite sleepy. I think Sama Misi Spalva is very well written, very clever. So yeah, it's kind of, I think, would be my winner in, yeah, the best lyrics section. Number 17, a song that makes me happy, Echo. There's many, but Echo. If you've never sang at the top of your lungs, if you've never done boom, boom, do it sometime. Do it. It's fun. It's fun. I can't recommend it enough. Yeah, it is. It's just such a fun thing to do. I love it. Okay, next up, an entry that inspires me. Iceland, Par by Diljá. I think that song is so inspiring. The power is, you have no power over me. It hits. I love Diljá. I love that song, and that song is really motivational. Just it gets you in the mood to go do something fun, to go do something important. So yeah, Diljá, Iceland, Par. Number 19, the biggest grower this year, Teya from Latvia. I did not like this song when I first heard it, and I'll be honest about that. It was not, in Supernova I was like, meh. I like some parts, I don't like other parts. Now though I'm like, do like it's, please don't wake up. It just goes through my head. It lives in my head rent free, and I really enjoy it now. I should probably move it up my top actually and do another. I put it a new top because a lot of songs have moved about, and Teya is one of those for Latvia. It's really gone up there for me now. Okay, number 20, my favorite Nordic entry. I mean, kind of has to be Tattoo, Loreen. From Sweden. It's just such a banger. It feels very Eurovision. I mean, it is very Eurovision. It's very Loreen. You know, she's already won Eurovision. She knows what she's doing, and I think it's just a great song. Especially from the Nordic area. Now the Nordic area is so strong this entire year. All of the songs from the Nordic area I love. Pretty much. So I think any of them could have got it, but I'm giving it to Tattoo just because it's Loreen and she is an icon with that song especially. Okay, number 21, my favorite Balkan entry, Sama Misi Spalva. Boom. I Just Want to Sleep, guys. Look Black gets it for Serbia. Again, Serbia sending weird, different, out there, quirky songs which have deep meanings. I love that. Love to see it. I think it's a great direction for Serbia, and if that wants to be their trademark, then go for it at Eurovision. But also, you know, Serbia have been doing great. This song is incredible. Favorite Balkan entry. My favorite Eastern entry. I mean, it has to be Georgia. I've said it too many times in this video already. Georgia is my favorite song. Armenia is close in second. Because I love Future Lover. It is such a great song. It's such a calming, very different song, but it's not my favorite one. It does have to go to Georgia, which I don't regret because Thing is known. Okay, number 23, my favorite Western entry. I'm going to give it to Austria. Who the hell is Edgar? It's iconic. It's one of the most iconic songs I think we've had in Eurovision for a while, especially to this level and to the fact that it's actually a song that could do very well. I think it's going to be really great on stage. I can't wait to see how they stage it. I can't wait to see that song on stage. Favorite Western entry by far. Okay, number 24, my favorite national final this year, MGP. I think I say this every year. MGP is my favorite national selection. So, of course, MGP is going to be my favorite this year. It just gets better and better every year. I love how they changed it up this year to be slightly different, to do slightly different things. And I think it really worked. I think MGP, you know, they're not afraid in Norway to change things up. They're not afraid to test things and see, does this work, does this not work? And I think they're doing a great job with that, and it makes for an exciting show every year. And I think, you know, especially this year, when they got rid of the pre-qualified people and just let everyone go into the mix, I think that was a great idea from them. And I really appreciate the fact that they're willing and able to change things. So MGP, favourite national selection, by far, every time. Next one is my winner of last year's contest, De Diepte, Netherlands. Steen. I love Steen. I love her new album. It's incredible. Ik besta voor altijd zolang jij aan mij denkt. It's incredible. Go listen to all of the songs in that album if you haven't. There is genuinely something for everyone there. It's great. It's really, really good. Okay, then we have number 26. My runner-up this year is Czechia, My Sister's Crown. Again, I mean, I've talked about it enough here. It's a great song. It's so well written. VESNA are incredible together. It's my second place. Okay, number 27. An entry that describes me. Serbia. Samo mi se spava. Because I just want to sleep. Next. Day 28 is my favourite Eurovision winner. Now, I did think that this was my favourite Eurovision song of all time, which is Sebi, Slovenia 2019. But actually, my favourite Eurovision winner is 1944, Jamala, Ukraine 2016, was that? Yeah, it was 2016. I love Jamala. I love 1944. That was such an incredible song. Such an incredible song. It gives me goosebumps. Every time I hear it, it gives me chills. I'm like, ooh. Every time I see the live performance, the song gets stuck in my head so much. As soon as I listen to it, it's playing over and over and over again. It's such an incredible song. Okay, number 29 is my most streamed entry. Is actually My Sister's Crown. Because I loved it in the Czech national selection so much, I was streaming it constantly, and then when we got to Eurovision, I was like, oh, I've streamed this so much, let's keep going. Let's keep going. And finally, day 30 is who do I think will win? Now, I think it's very open, but I'm going to leave it with Sweden, Finland, Austria would be my three kind of predictions. I wouldn't bet on any of them actually, but Sweden, Finland, Austria, I would say one of them will win. It's highly likely, pretty likely that one of them will win. And I can't wait to see who it is. I don't know who it'll be, but I can't wait to see. But yes, that was the Eurovision Shane 30-day Eurovision Challenge. What did you think of my answers? What are your answers? I'd love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. And that's all the time that I have for today. So if you did like this video, then don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, do all that great stuff. And thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.